It's week 2 of the National Football League,
where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises.
It's the Giants
and the Commanders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you want to get into a normal rhythm week to week of what is a long NFL season. The better you start, the better it makes the end of the year, and you find yourself in that playoff hunt. You want to get these early September games.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke, and Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the former Bill and Texan Devin Singletary. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Jones. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On play action, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Eckler. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator, script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
Open man, the veteran, Allen Robinson.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Now Singletary. And he'll get about 5. They'll run the toss play with Singletary. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now Jones. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New York. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in Week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. Off the play fake, here's Daniel. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick-6 for touchdown. The pick-6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run. Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
That's another Washington.
Here again is Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing again, Daniels. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more.
And he'll take it on in. Carry McFlurry. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point now coming from Blankenship. He's got it. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
On play action, it's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Play action now. It's Jones. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. Now he'll run it. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. So we reach halftime in what was a very... And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Again, it's Singletary. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. From the gun on third down, Jones. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. First and 10. Here's a run with Eckler. He'll manage only a couple. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Second down and 8. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it once more with Eckler. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll run once more with Singletary. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll run here. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Commanders set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. McKenzie to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Singletary. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Jones operating out of the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. The veteran Jamison Crowder deep to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now, Gano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. This is 4th down. That's taken in. Here's 1st and 10. A A give right side. This is Singletary. Space to run inside the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. And the Giants are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll run with Johnson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.